You're going to take your hands and bring the pinkies along your hips. So the thumbs are pointing out away from each other. This in itself is a hard pose. Take your time getting used to this. The elbows are squeezing together slightly. And you're going to notice that your chin pulls straight up off the ground. You're not trying to look ahead of you. I want you to take 3 big, forceful, deep breaths, and I want you to notice that your chest expands and lifts when you breathe in. As you exhale, try to keep the height you gain with every inhalation. It gets very challenging. As you're doing this, squeeze the knees harder and harder and harder. The whole process of anchoring the pelvis is allowing you to lengthen your spine. Take advantage of that. Fill the rib cage with your breath in. And let's go to the second position. The legs continue squeezing together. The hands are going to come up against the shoulders. This time the pinkies are facing outward. The thumbs are pressing inward towards the chest and the elbows are just elevated and lifting. Take 2 or 3 big deep breaths here. Again, pulling that chin back, not trying to look up, shortening the neck. Big breath into the rib cage and then keep that height as you exhale. We're now going to go to a simple prone decompression. The hands are going to reach forward, pressing the fingertips into the ground. The knees are still squeezing together, the toes are still tucked under you, and you're still breathing very big, expanding the torso with every breath. Reach the hands as far forward as you can, press the fingertips into the ground, and take the elbows up off the ground. Now I want Brian here to show you the wrong way to lift your head first. Notice he's just looking up, he's hyperextending his neck. Don't do that. The chin goes down, pulls towards the neck, as the forehead and nose lift straight off the ground. You can even pull a little bit higher, pushing a little bit of pressure into the lats, pulling the belly in and taking 4 very forceful deep breaths, expanding the torso as big as you can. 3 more deep breaths. Squeeze the knees. Stretch the feet a little bit. Always squeeze the knees a little bit harder. Pull the chin back a little bit further. Press the fingers into the ground a little harder. 1 more deep breath.